Hello and welcome. I am Ivy. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And if you are not new and you're a returning viewer, thank you for being here and welcome back. Okay, so let's get started with this week's energies. Also, before I get started, just a couple of disclaimers. There will be a timestamp in the description box below. If you want to skip over the first part, which is the astrological aspects for the week, and dive into the tarot reading, you can do that by looking for the timestamp below and skipping over. If not, then I'm going to go ahead and start with the with the astrological energies for the week, and then from there move on to the tarot. And one other thing before we get started, I'm sorry, if you could please subscribe, like, and share the video. I truly would appreciate that. It really helps the channel grow, and it also helps get the message out to those who might need to hear it. So with that said, thank you, and let's go ahead and move on. Okay. This week, there's two major energies that are going to be taking place. The first one is the new moon. New moon in Scorpio. That is happening on the 25th, on Tuesday. It's also a partial solar eclipse. So very strong energies. And tomorrow, on Saturday, the 22nd, I'm going to be hosting a live video at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So if you want to catch that, that'll be live at 3 p.m. on Saturday the 22nd. Okay. So, oh, I'm sorry. And the other the other major energy that is happening this week is on the 30th. We have Mars going retrograde in the sign of Gemini. Okay. So, now back to the energies of the week. Beginning with the new moon on the 25th, just a small capture on that, since we will be doing a live video. This is going to this is a good energy that has the possibilities, I should say, of working to help put an end to any lingering grudges, any bad blood between estranged loved ones, families, significant others, partners, anything like that. It could also be a good time maybe to just let it go and let whatever that was, or whatever that bad blood, whatever that was, just go. Just release it. It's also, of course, like any new moon, a great time for manifesting and for setting intentions for the month. Transformations would be a theme to go with, since it is a Scorpio new moon. That would be a great way to utilize the energies, any kind of transformation. Okay. All right. And like I said, we'll get more deeper into that in the live tomorrow. Now, on the next day, on Wednesday, the 26th, Mercury, which is in Libra, is going to trine Mars in Gemini. This is a great time to just let your imagination go. Let it go. Let it yeah, let it do its thing. It's a lot. It's a great energy for creativity, for imagination, for anything of that nature. To utilize that aspect in that way. Okay, on the 27th, we have Jupiter re-entering the sign of Pisces. Some of the things that could happen with this transit is issues that you thought had been resolved back in, when was that? In May. Yeah, in May, when Jupiter was last in Pisces, may come back. It might be time to revisit those. Okay. So it's also Jupiter back in his traditional home sign of Pisces. I feel like it's going to help overcome some of the frustrations of the Mars retrograde that's going to come up. Help ease it a little bit. It's still good. I mean, Mars retrograde is still not an easy energy. So there is that, but it could help soften the effects of that. Then we have also on the 27th Mercury, which is in Libra, squaring Pluto in Capricorn. Watch for petty arguments, for people to fly off the handle easily, for anger to rise almost out of nowhere. Getting anything done can be a little bit difficult during this transit. Pluto in Capricorn, where it's comfortable there, but with squaring off with Mercury in Libra, just communications are going to be off. People are going to be a little easier to anger. Things are going to be a little iffy in that category. And then we have Mars going retrograde in the sign of Gemini. I think this is, with Mars going retrograde, no matter what sign it is, I think it's a good time to reinitiate things. Not to initiate from something new, but to revisit some things that you may have started in the past, and then it just didn't work out for whatever reason, or it fell by the wayside. Projects that you had started and never finished. This is a good time to revisit those, to restart those, to reinitiate those. I wouldn't go starting anything new, but revisiting things that restarting, redoing things like that. That is a good way to utilize that energy, in my opinion. Also, expect delays. With Mars being in retrograde, expect delays. Projects to go longer than expected, things to be delayed in any way, shape, or form. That is likely to happen with Mars being retrograde. But so try to keep patience in great stores during this Mars retrograde, which goes all the way into the beginning of next year until January, I believe the 12th, but I could be wrong. But anyway, until the early next year. So that is the end of the astrological aspects for this week. And then we'll go ahead and switch on over to the tarot. Now, with the astrological aspects out of the way, let's go ahead and get started on our tarot reading. As usual, I will be doing 3 rows. The top row is going to be the recent past and its energies on the coming week, or its influences on the coming week. And then we're also going to do the middle row, which is going to be the present and its influences on the coming week. And then the last row will be what the outcome or what we can expect of the energies for next week. So with that said, while I go ahead and shuffle and get situated here, if you would please concentrate or focus on what you want from this reading, what your questions are. And I'm going to go ahead and connect with Spirit. Please tell us about this week ahead, Spirit. What energies can we expect? What is coming? What do you want to tell us? What do you want us to know? Tell us about the week ahead, please. Any messages that you have for our viewers, please, Spirit. Ooh. Okay, shuffle. Okay. Yang. The number 1. By the book. 11. Chop wood. Number 42. Okay. Under the deck, or at the base of this reading, we have Go the Distance. I'm getting the message is coming through to open yourself up to receiving. Um, Take it one step at a time. Don't rush it. Don't get ahead of yourself with this. Do the work with the chop wood here that talks about, you know, paying attention to the details, just staying in the moment, okay? Staying present, staying in the moment, not worrying so much about what's coming ahead as what's happening right now. That's the energy I'm getting from these oracle cards right now. Wow, okay. The Tower card. Let's start off the reading there with that. The Eight of Swords. The Justice card. 11 again. Judgment. The Six of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles. Wow. The Ten of Cups. The Ace of Wands. What? Lots of wands. Lots and lots of wands here, people. And the Fool. Okay. Lots of wands. Lots of beginnings. Underneath, at the base of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. Okay. Let's dig into these, this top row here. The Tower, Judgment, and the Ten of Cups. Big changes. Big sudden changes are coming this coming week. That this is in the top, which is the past energies and their influences on the future. And this is what I'm picking up with this. You can't see this yet, but it's already in the works, is what I'm getting. You can't. It's not visible to you, but it's already in the works behind the scenes. Big sudden changes are going to be happening. This is something that you've been calling for, that you've been asking for, is what I'm getting with this Judgment card here. It's something you've been praying for. Let's see the people here on the bottom as they look up. That I'm getting this energy of people, of someone praying. It's one person actually, so this could be you or for whoever this message is for. Now remember, this is a general reading. If not everything resonates with you, that's okay, because there will be parts and pieces that do and don't resonate. Okay, so take what does resonate and leave what doesn't. Anyway, and the calling is, what you've been calling for is your the Nine of Cups. I'm sorry, I said 10, but this is the Nine of Cups. Contentment, happiness, success. This is about being happy where you are at the moment. Not needing or wanting for anything kind of energy. You're happy and you're content. And that is what's coming in. That's what you've been calling for. That's what this Tower is bringing in. Again, with this Eight of Swords, the energy I'm getting is like you can't see it yet. You might still feel trapped or like you're stuck, and that kind of energy. You're blinded to what's coming, but you are moving forward with this Six of Swords. And the new beginning, this new inspiration, this new passion, this new excitement is on its way to you, even if you can't see it. Justice, the 11 card, balance, very Libra, well, Libra card here with justice, but that Libra energy that we were just talking about justice and fairness, that is what's being brought in this coming week. We're balancing things out. We're the scales, bringing more abundance, a new beginning, a new abundant beginning for someone here. Okay, with this Ace of Pentacles, this is just a new beginning all around with the Fool. Okay, he's taking that leap of faith. He's gonna go for it, knowing that if he falls, it's okay because Spirit has his back. So, yeah, there is a lot of new energy, lots of beginnings. We have the number 1 here. We have the number 11 here. Then we have 2 aces, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Lots of, and then the Fool, which is new beginning. It's not a 1, but it's definitely about new beginnings. So let's go ahead and get some clarification real quick here on all these cards. What I'll do is I'll draw 1 card for each of these as far as clarification or getting more information on them, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. Spirit, can you tell us more about these cards, please? Tell us more. Can you please tell us more? Okay. Ooh. The Knight of Wands. Setting out on a new adventure. New exciting times. That's what this Tower is bringing in. The Queen of Wands. Absolutely. The Queen of Wands is ready to take action. She doesn't hesitate. She's sure of herself. She has no doubt. She's moving forward. She's excited about it too. The High Priestess. The number 2. Yeah, you're having a higher connection, you're a higher understanding, a higher knowing is also coming in. It's like you're deepening your connection to the divine, to Spirit. The 10 of Cups. The one I had thought was out before it just appeared. That's what you can't see. It's coming over this this 8 of Swords. Happiness, joy, you're happily ever after. That's what you're moving towards. The 2 of Wands, clarifying here. The 6 of Wands, it's about choices that you've made. Directions, what directions you've decided to go in. The Chariot, moving forward with determination. That's what the Ace of Wands, you're moving towards that inspiration. The Knight of Swords, with the Justice card, he is about truth, honoring the truth, the facts, ideas, thoughts. It's swords. The Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the 5 of Wands. Letting go of the struggle, the struggle is what I'm hearing in my head. Letting go of the struggle. And the Ace of Cups, overflowing joy. Another ace, another 1. New beginnings. That's what the Fool is clarifying, the Fool. New emotional beginnings, overflowing joy and happiness. That's great energy for this coming week, guys. Oh my gosh. And underneath we have the Ace of Wands. So basically we have 4, let's see here. We have the Ace of Wands twice. We have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. The only thing missing is the Ace of Swords, I believe. And we have instead the Knight of Swords. So, yeah, great energies for the week, guys. I will hopefully see you all tomorrow.